Have you ever noticed that two people can read the same book, attend the same seminar, receive the same advice, and leave with completely different results? Because information alone does not change people. Their operating system determines what they do with that information. And if you hadn't had the chance, this conversation builds on my previous video, The Business Mirror, where we explore the question, what is your business revealing about you? Because once your business reveals what needs to be changed, the next question becomes what actually creates the change. Many of us spent years searching for better strategies, a better book, a better mentor, a better course, a better opportunity, yet we continue producing the same patterns, the same reactions, the same decisions, not because we lack information, but because information passes through something much deeper, your operating system. And no, I'm not talking about your computer. So what do I mean by an operating system? Your operating system is the invisible system you have been building through your whole life. It contains the beliefs you adopted, the experiences that shaped you, the stories you have told yourself, the fears you've learned to protect, the habits you repeated, the emotional responses you reinforced, and the way you've learned to make decisions, lead, and respond. Most of us don't even realize this system exists. Yet every decision we make passes through it. Every conversation, every opportunity, every conflict, every relationship, every business decision. Your operating system is constantly filtering the world before you consciously respond to it. Which means two people can face the exact same situation and see two completely different realities. Not because reality changed, but because the lens they are looking through it is different. And that's where transformation begins. Not by collecting more information, but by becoming aware of the system, interpreting that information in the first place. You've probably heard the expression, and forgive my French, same shit, different day. I'd say it differently. Different day, same operating system. Until that operating system changes, we often create the same patterns. Different relationship, same arguments. Different job, same frustration. Different business, same leadership challenges. Imagine someone saying, I don't even know why every relationship I've entered ends the same way. Or every boss I've had has been difficult. Or maybe every partnership I've worked with disappointed me. At some point, we have to ask a different question. What part of this pattern is mine to examine? This doesn't mean everyone else is right. And it doesn't mean everything is your fault. It means that the only part of the pattern you have the power to examine and transform is the part you bring into it. Every one of us experiences life through a different lens. We have been building our entire lives. And most of the time, we don't even realize the lens is there. We simply believe we are seeing reality exactly as it is. But we're seeing reality through everything we have learned, experienced, believed, and reinforced over time. And if you don't realize that operating system is influencing how you think, how you react, and how you make decisions, how could you ever change it? Because before you can upgrade your operating system, you first have to see it. So, where do we begin? Honestly, if you have just asked yourself that question, you have already started. Because for the first time, you are not only looking at the problem, you're also examining what may be happening within you. Okay, think about your attic or your storage room, or even, the junk drawer in your kitchen. Most of us have one. We put things there for years, sometimes decades. Some things still have value, some things no longer do. And some things have been there for so long, we don't even remember they even exist. Eventually, the storage becomes full. Boxes moves into the hallway. The garage becomes storage. You see where I'm going? A closet becomes storage. A spare room becomes storage. And before you know it, you are living around the clutter. You start moving differently because it is always in the way. We do the same things internally. We adapt the beliefs, fears, hurts, assumptions, and habits that have been sitting there for years. Instead of asking whether they still belong, we learn to live around them. We adjust our movement, we manage our reaction, we avoid certain rooms inside ourselves. And eventually, what was stored in the background begins shaping how we live in the foreground. Before we start adding new things, sometimes we need to, clear out what has been running in the background. So instead of asking whether they still belong, we learn to live around them. We adjust our movement, we manage our reaction, we avoid certain rooms inside ourselves. And eventually, what was stored in the background begins shaping how we live in the foreground. Before we start adding new things, sometimes we need to clear out what has been running in the background. And I would say most of the time. So let's pause for a moment. Information passes through an operating system that has been shaped over time. The operating system influences what we noticed, how we interpret situations, and how we respond. And we never examine what is running in the background. We can enter new relationships, new jobs, and new businesses while continuing to recreate familiar patterns. So the question is no longer simply, how do I get a different result? The question becomes, what within my operating system needs to be examined, cleared, or upgraded? So let me leave you with a simple framework you can use whenever you need it. If you have a journal or a piece of paper, write these 5 words. Number them 1 to 5. Don't worry about remembering everything I just said today. Just remember these. Number 1, awareness. What am I not seeing? What has been running in the background that I have never stopped to question? Number 2, examination. Take an honest look. What beliefs, what habits, what fears, what patterns are shaping the way I think, I react, I lead, and I make decisions. Number 3, discernment. What still serves me? What no longer does? What should I keep? And what am I ready to release? Number 4, transformation. What will I consciously do differently? What new decisions, response, boundaries, or behavior will I practice when the old pattern appears again? Because it will. And give yourself some grace. Don't rush the process, but don't quit when it becomes uncomfortable. Transformation is rarely comfortable, and if it were, more people will remain committed long enough to experience it. Number 5, right? I took action on step 1 through 4. I became aware. I examined what was shaping me. I used discernment, and I chose a different response. The outcome changes because I change not overnight, not all at once, but one decision at a time. And over time, those decisions begins creating different results. Notice something. The first steps are actions you choose. The 5th is the result. The outcome isn't something you chase. It is something you help create through the choices you make in steps 1 through 4. You do not control every outcome, but you influence your outcomes through the process you repeatedly choose. You do not upgrade your operating system by becoming someone completely different. You upgrade it by becoming aware of what has been shaping you, keeping what still serves you, and consciously changing what no longer does. Not overnight, not all at once, but one decision at a time. Because when your system changes, the way you interpret, decide, and respond begins to change. And eventually, different decisions create different results. If you're enjoying these conversations and they're helping you see yourself and the world a little differently, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. And if someone came to mind while you were watching this, send it to them. You never know which conversation changes someone's direction. Until next time, I'm Mahaya Boisel. Less noise, better decisions.